Welcome to Sister Land Investors, where we dive into the world of real estate, mindset, and personal development, sharing stories, tips, and strategies to help you succeed in your own land investment journey.
Whether you're a seasoned investor or just starting out, we're here to help inspire and guide you on your journey to success in land investing.
Let's cultivate growth and build wealth together.
Hi, welcome back. How are you?
I am so good. Excited to be back again, and I'm on the road again. But first, welcome everyone
I
miss you too. Welcome everyone. Welcome back to Sister Land
Mr.
Investment.
Land Investors. She'll get it right one day.
It's the jet lag. Okay.
I miss you. How's it going?
It's going good. It's been a lot of lacrosse, but I won't bore you out with my lacrosse every week. But it's been
But
great.
you
And
also
the
out
weather's
there
been
looking at land because you showed me
Well,
some
of
pictures and video
course.
of land.
Yes, of course, that's been it. But I enjoy most watching my baby on the field.
Good. I
Yes,
enjoy watching the videos and stuff too.
good.
I had to come outside because my kids and everyone's on Zoom
How
calls
is my
inside.
baby? How are my babies doing over there?
They're good. They're good. Iana's at a concert and Ivan's in his MetaQuest and Daddy's on a Zoom call.
So everyone's busy.
Today's topic, we're going to discuss people that we send out offers to, how they say that they want what the market was 2 years ago. They think their value for their property is way more than what we offered them.
Yes. It's funny
Are
you
you
should
getting
say
that
that.
too?
I am, and it's so funny you should say that because just this week, of course, I'm traveling, and the beauty of traveling, we talked about that. But I was at an airport and I received a call from a potential seller, and it's from a mailer that I sent probably 7 months ago. I think my offer was one, if I remember correctly, the offer was 163. She said she wanted to sell it for 200, and now that they've had the updated tax assessments or whatever, it's now valued at 300 and okay, I have it all written down, and I'm, like I said, jet lagged, so bear with me, but 307. So how do I justify a 200? And you and I talked about this, right? But I think for me, in my case, there's many points you can make to keep it at the offer, or even talk customers down or potential sellers down from what you've offered them based on just things that are wrong or that you could say are wrong with the land. But in this case, for me, I think I'm going to accept the $200,000 just based on me being able to split it and make more of a profit from it. So
That is huge, the
I know.
splitting.
It's awesome. So you have to think about that too when you're getting these calls, right? Like, is it worth what they want? Maybe it is, maybe it's not, but you have to be able to sit and analyze it, right?
Absolutely. I think if we get to split it, if it has, like the one you sent me had a huge road access. I think that one's great for
Yes.
splitting and get more. So it all depends on the property, what they're asking for. If they want more, I know a lot of people want more than back in 2020, 2019, where they were selling. No, not even 2020, 21, 22. They were selling a lot higher than they are now. So them
Yes.
asking
It's
for
from them.
more, it's kind of like, well, let me show you the market. I kind of send them like, okay, this is what sold around you. And yours doesn't have electricity or doesn't have water or doesn't have,
Well, yeah.
the legal access to your property is not as clear as the one on the road. So having done your due diligence and knowing what you're getting into and how you can come back to lower that price is huge.
I think another thing you can argue too, in my case, this lady already had a survey done on it in 2019, but if there's not a survey on the property, that's also a way you can get that price lower by saying, well, the survey is going to cost XYZ, so that's why I can only offer you XYZ. And I think the important thing to remember, guys, is that if you got the mailers out, or if you're reaching out to potential sellers, if you're reaching out to them and they're calling you back, that means they want to sell. Like, if they're calling you back, it means
Absolutely.
they want to sell. So it's your job to try to figure out what the what the issue is or what exactly they want, and just kind of be able to speak to them, and obviously always very kind and very sweet, and be able to listen to everything that they say. You can always, so normally you can always get what you have asked for, or once you've looked at the property, maybe it is worth a little more and you can offer them a little more.
Yes, and that's what you want to do. You don't want to completely go low where they don't feel they're getting something of value for their land. But at
Yes.
least do your research and see, okay, where can we meet halfway? Well, I'm happy, they're happy, but I still get a return of investment. I think that's kind of like the main, and we are seeing that a lot where people want more and they demand more. And the other thing that I do is I just say, I'm not ready right now. I don't have that amount of money to offer you that. But if you're getting offers for that much, go for it. Go after them. Call me if nothing changes. And
What I was going to say too is I think another thing that gets sellers is being honest. Like I tell them, like I run my own business. I work on my own. I'm not a big bad company that's trying to get you, right? Like it's me. I'm a mom of 2 daughters. Of course, I have a husband too, but I tell them like it's my own business that I run. I'm doing it all on my own, and I don't have that type of money. But this is what, honestly, this is what I can offer you, and to me, this is a fair value. And I think that works sometimes too. Like I think people understand like, oh, it is a small business and she's just trying to make it, and I'm gonna sell to her versus this big company reached out to me.
that's so true. I've used that because again, I don't have I don't have a lot of workers with me. So I just say, hey, I'm mom, I have little kids. I'm just trying to build and stuff and let them know what we're doing. And that is, like you said, not Blackstone.
Yeah,
The
right.
other thing that we've done is say, okay, if that's what you want, that's fine. I can offer you that amount if I really feel like, okay, that's the amount. But like you said, if we could split it, that's huge because we know we could double it or triple it
Yeah.
depending on how many acres there is and how much road access there is. Or is the other thing that I've done is like, okay, if you want that much, will you allow to self-finance it? Because a lot of times they want like 1 million or 2 million, and we're like, okay, I can give you so much down where you self-finance it, but what I'm going to do is sell a portion of it to pay you off, and then once we sell that portion, then I could come back, pay you off, and then I do whatever I want with the rest of the property. So just communicating and saying, okay, I'll get you that, but work with me. Let's do it on terms, 2 to 3 years, 5 years, 6 years, what works for you. And a lot of times they're happy. They're like, sure, okay, I have 5 years. I'm not in a big rush. And a lot of times, no, they just want to get their money and run with it. The thing about giving them all the full amount money, a lot of these sellers should know that they have to pay a lot of capital gain.
Yeah.
So that's another thing we have to do is educate them. Okay, you're going to get 500 or 1 million. You're going to pay a lot of capital gains. Are you aware of that? No, I wasn't. So you have to educate them. Like, okay, no, you don't want to pay that much. And, so educating them, letting them know they'll be more flexible to work with you.
Absolutely. Honesty is the best policy, and education around their responsibility once it's sold, I think, is huge too.
Absolutely, yes. And then another thing that I would say to do is, okay, if that's what you want, since we work with a lot of investors and a lot of people that do the same thing we do, maybe you, I, whoever, don't want to pay that much. But there's other investors out there, guys, that are willing to pay that much because they see other potential things that we don't see or that you don't see. So making sure you connect with other investors doing what you're doing, like land investing, and saying, hey, there's this lady or there's this property here and they want X, Y, and Z amount. What are your thoughts? Do you need it? Or knowing what their needs are, because just if it doesn't work out for you doesn't mean that it doesn't work out for other investors.
That's important to keep in mind too. There's all sorts of people looking for land for all sorts of reasons. There's people that are even purchasing land just to put their money somewhere versus the bank.
Yeah.
So you never know.
The value for someone may be different. The thing about land also, guys, if you're investing in land, I think it's important because a lot of people with homes or rental properties we tend to get attached. For example, me, I had my first condo where I lived. I became extremely attached to it. I didn't want to sell for many, many, many years. And now I'm like, okay, I'm ready to let it go. I always thought it was valued like over $1 million, and it's not even worth like 250. But you become attached to your home, to something that you've lived and built memories
There was good
versus land.
memories
A
in
lot of
that
people,
home.
yeah, that's true. That's so true. But back to the land. So the land, you're better off giving the seller different tactics to get it to the price that you want
Yeah.
versus a home or, a
Yes,
second home or something. Yeah.
for sure. You know what another good one is ask,
Mm.
you always ask, always, always, always ask, do you have any other property to purchase? If there's property
Absolutely.
there that they want to sell as well, next to it, across the street, across town, then you can negotiate dropping the price based on 2 lots that you're buying from them instead of one. Just if you get in the habit to always, always ask, is there any other property that you're interested in selling? Or do you know anyone that's interested in selling your property? That's other ways to get more business.
If you don't know, for those listening, people that want to sell the property that you send us, or at least me, I don't know about Cindy, but me, I've told all the people that I sell or buy from, if you know someone that wants to sell and you send them to me for me to buy, and I do purchase it, you get a fee, like a referral fee, a finder's fee. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's huge because they'll keep you in mind. It's not just go tell my friends who wants to sell, but she's actually going to give me some money.
Well, writing
I
a
want to put it out there.
Yeah, absolutely. And you want to do that because it's like writing a thank you note. You're thanking someone for a gift that you're receiving. If someone's bringing you business, you want to thank them. And what better way to thank them than with a monetary thank you, right? So I think that's
Absolutely. Yeah.
great.
That's always the best
Yeah.
in my books. Guys,
Uh,
we're having too much fun taking this podcast virtually with us anywhere we go.
It is, but sometimes there's technical difficulties, and we appreciate you guys sticking with us. I think
Yes.
Elizabeth was telling me that one of our past podcasts, only half of it recorded.
Even I think we were talking, and then all of a sudden, there's nothing.
We're so thankful that you keep continuing to follow us on our journey and following us in this podcast. And I know some podcasts may seem short. We are not trying to bore you. We're just trying to get information out there. And obviously, when we're interviewing people, those are going to be a little longer. But we want to say thank you so much for following us along this journey, for bearing with
Absolutely.
our mistakes and learning everything that we need to learn on podcasting. And we have a long way to go, but we do appreciate you following us.
I have to say that podcasting is harder than the land business.
Yes, for sure. I mean, okay, God forbid me, Mom, if you're watching, I love you with all my heart. But
We love you.
yes, I get frustrated sometimes because Mom's like, how do I do this? And how do I do that? I'm like, Mom, it's so easy. And now with this podcast, I'm like, I'll never, ever get frustrated with my mom again, ever. Yes. It's been a challenge.
It's been a ride. It's been a ride. So kudos to all those podcasters out there that are doing their thing.
And
we had all our topics somehow. We negotiate. It's not negotiating. It's just, guys, keeping in mind that you're wanting to build that relationship with the seller where they are heard. They know their land is valued. It may not be at the 100K. It may be worth 70K, 80K. How to convince them. Yeah, how to convince them, how to talk to people, to try to teach them, educate them. And then once they get it, they'll do the sell and you sell it. And it's a win-win for them and for you. I think that's huge. And I think we hit all the points that we've dealt with. There might be others out there. And if there is, share with us, please.
Please share with us. I think that I had a point like always, and I always lose it. But I think that we hit most points on this negotiation for when you get your sales calls, for sure.
Anything else? No, I just want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for messaging us and letting us know what you want us to discuss more. We appreciate it. And we have a lot coming for you, ladies. in the future.
So that'll be exciting.
Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be super fun. Thank you for watching, ladies, and hope to see you soon. Make sure y'all subscribe, follow.
Absolutely. We love you guys. Bye. Thank you for
Love you. Bye.